Okay, number 10, we're finding the ascending powers of x for the first three terms of each of the following expansions. So we've got a binomial times a binomial, but you'll notice this binomial is to the 10th power. The other one's only to the first power. So we're going to do the binomial, use the binomial theorem and to expand this, at least for the first three terms. We're going to set up our combinations, and then we're going to make parentheses for each of the terms in the binomial. And then what we're going to do is if the number is 0 at the bottom, then the outside power is going to be 0. And then you keep in mind the two powers have to add up to the top number in our combination. And see, now all we've got to do is do the combination and the multiplication. And we're going to end up with 1 minus 30x. And then this one's going to be 45 times 9x squared, so that's going to be 405x squared. And that's going to give me the first three terms is going to be 1 minus 30x plus 405x squared. Now I'm going to take these first three terms and multiply them by the binomial. And I'm going to multiply everything by 1 first, because that's the first number in the first binomial. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything by 2x. And so I go 2x times 1, well, that's going to be 2x, and then 2x times negative 30, that's going to be negative 60x. And then the last one, which we really don't have to do, but I'm going to do positive 810x squared. Now, the reason I did it was I want to show you that we didn't have to, because that first term is a 1, and then the second term is a negative 28x, and then the third term is going to be 405 minus 60, or 345x squared. They only asked me for the first three terms, so that's all I got to give them. All right, for the problem C, it's very similar, only you'll notice how this one has 1 minus x over 2 to the 8th power. You can rewrite that as 1 minus 1/2 x, or you can leave it the way it is in fraction form. At any rate, we're going to do like we did in the B problem. We're going to set up our combinations for the 8th power binomial. We're going to do the binomial theorem to get the first three terms for it. The first term is going to be 1, and the next term is negative 1/2 x. And so now all I've got to do is put the powers in like we did in part B, and then do the multiplications. And you'll notice when one of the terms is 1, well, that makes the multiplications pretty easy. And we get down here at the end, and we're going to find out we have the first three terms of this as being 1 minus 4x plus 7x squared. And now we're going to take the binomial 1 plus x and multiply it by these first three terms. And you know, even though there are other ones, we're only going to do the first three because we only need 3 to give the answer to their question. Anyway, when we do the first one times 1, we're going to get 1 minus 4x plus 7x squared. And then we're going to multiply everything by x. So that's going to be x minus 4x squared. And we're just going to add these together now, and we're going to get the answer is going to be 1 minus 3x plus 3x squared. Okay, I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.